The gamers are asking whether Halloween weekend is this weekend or next weekend. That's easy. It's this weekend. Halloween falls on I guess it's a Wednesday this year. Let me see, today's the 25th. Falls on a Thursday this year. Even though next weekend is closer to Halloween, this weekend is Halloween because it's like, you know how you don't wear white after Labor Day? You don't wear your Halloween costume in November. It would be a more serious discussion if Halloween was on Friday, October the 31st. No, it wouldn't, because then Halloween would be on the 31st. You might still be able to have a Halloween party on Saturday, November 1st, but you can't have a Halloween party Saturday, November 2nd without it being a faux pas. You're now in deep autumn, American Thanksgiving, cozy sweater territory. Certainly, so tomorrow's the 26th. Halloween party on 26th makes perfect sense. I would accept that any day of the week. Saturday is the 2nd. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Stop watching your movies on YouTube Shorts. What about Friday, November 1st? Yes, I would say too late for a Halloween party. Do it on the 25th, man. Just do it on the 25th instead. It's like you're having a Christmas party on the 26th. You can do it, nobody's gonna kill you for doing it, but it's more in keeping with society to have a Christmas party on December 4th. There's Price is Right rules, man. It's the closest you can get to the day without going over. He's right, unfortunately. Yes! The Gweegler. Holiday spirit is over by the 26th? Yes, man. I mean, Christmas is basically over. I'm going to say by dinner time on the 25th. Now, I don't want it to be over. I like the vibes. I do also like the vibes from the 26th, through to the 2nd, where it's kind of like a week that doesn't exist. But Christmas morning is peak Christmas. Christmas at lunchtime, you're deep in the vibes. But by dinner time, you're like, should we just get pizza tonight? Should we just, maybe we got leftovers. Maybe we could just make some turkey sandwiches or something like that. What's the earliest you can have a Christmas party? The weekend after American Thanksgiving, in my opinion, even though I live in Canada. I think you could have a November 30th Christmas party. I do. I think it would be cutting it a little early, but I think that is acceptable. As long as there's no other holidays in between. First week of January, can't be done, man. Can't be done. That's not Christmas anymore. It is whiplash, man. I know it's not fair. We're not even in this corridor of the year, so I don't mean to bum you out. But the whiplash from December 25th, one of the happiest days of the year, to January 2nd, perhaps the most depressing day of the year, is they gotta move some holidays around to smooth out the curve a little bit. That's crazy, man. What's wrong with January 2nd? Well, it's it's the Sunday Scaries, but on an annual level. Because you just ate 6 months worth of holidays in 2 weeks. And now it's time to pay the piper. And then you're the holiday season is over. The hangover hits from you didn't even notice that it was cold and dark because you were enjoying, the festive spirit. Now it's just fucking January. You got nothing to look forward to for a few months, probably. The sun goes down at 4:06 p.m. and it comes up at 9:15. And all the shit that you have to do every year that you did last year just got reset. So you're on fucking pack one, pick one again of all your household maintenance, paying and filing your taxes, all that stuff that you have to do once per year ticks over to the other side. Yeah, then you're in 3rd grade and you write down, fucking, it's 1996. And then your teacher's you get -1 point on the test because it's actually 1997 now. And you're just put the check marks on the math problems, lady. Marks for the date? Well, that's what pisses me off, man, is that they don't. This is 4th grade TikTok. You know what really grinds my gears? The teacher will take a mark off if you put the date wrong, but they won't give you an extra mark for getting the date right. How is that fair? For 173,000 likes on middle school TikTok. It's a warning shot. Come on, come on. She doesn't want the smoke. I gotta be honest, like, we should get the key to the city after this game is done. Because, like, straight up, the property values are gonna skyrocket, man. For killing all the residents? Bro, like, for cleaning up the damn streets. And, I mean, occasionally smashing every car window, but, like, it's gotta be done. It's every day, bro. Oh no, he's a Law and Order Andy. I'm not a Law and Order Andy. The denizens crawling the streets are literal, like, perversions of the human psyche, man. I mean literal in the most literal sense of the word. Like, look at they're visions of my own id carrying bladed weapons, man. Next you're gonna call them degenerates? Well, I don't think they're degenerates because they're not doing anything except, like, killing, man. Are they decroded? They might be the picture you find in the dictionary when you look up decroded. I guess you're using a dictionary that's a little bit dubious because it has words that don't exist and also pictures, but... I would at least hope that if I was in Silent Hill, I could be one of, like, the nurses. I'm not gonna gaslight myself into thinking that I'd be Pyramid Head. I'm not sure I'm that guy. But, like, one of the limbless monsters that's, like, zipped up in a bag and just explodes in goo after you hit him 3 times. You can call me a bad person if you want. I want something more for myself than that. My friends called me out on it. I defended your fake language till the end. I'm being 100% sincere when I say this. I truly, and I'm not trying to get into a broader philosophical discussion. Decroded is a word in my world. Just because it's not in the dictionary, it honestly, like, doesn't matter to me at all. I know what it means. Many people know what it means and agree on a shared meaning of the word. How could it not be a real word if we can use it to communicate a more complex idea with a symbolic language? How could it not be a real word? We're using it as a word. I don't need to wait for Merriam and or Webster to weigh in. We're using it as a word right now. I know it's a word. You don't need to win the Nobel Prize to, you know, validate your scientific study. Hey, by the way, I never got this deep into science, despite having a degree in science. Hey, hang on a second there. I was getting to something. Like, I've never contributed to a scientific paper that's been published in a journal, okay? But I was sold the idea that the scientific method is so goated because, like, you write down the way that you did an experiment so that it could be replicated by other people, but especially the peers that review the research in order to go in the journal. So I guess naively, I kind of assumed that before it went into the journal, the journal's editors were like, we're gonna run a reasonable analog to this experiment just to make sure that it actually, like, checks out. And then come to find out at age 35 that actually they just read the paper and go, yeah, it looks like you guys did things right, and then they publish it in the paper? They don't engage in the scientific method or nothing? That would be so much work. Well, yeah, you're uncovering, like, fundamental truths of the universe, man. And it's 2024, like, it's no longer like apples are red, like, we're getting into some complex stuff. Like, they don't even try or nothing? That just seems crazy to me, man. You're supposed to replicate it yourself and then submit it? Yeah, but what if you're just, like, I know maybe this sounds naive or maybe, like, overly conspiratorial, but, like, what if you just made it up? Like, obviously, if it gets discovered, then you, like, you know, lose your credibility and probably your career. But, like, until it gets discovered, aren't you kind of, like, aren't you rolling? I'm not trying to make science go woke, but that seems bad. How would you replicate experiments at CERN? Well, I don't know. I thought, you know, like, let me put it this way. For Guinness Book of World Records, they have, like, a motherfucker come to your house and watch you drink, like, 100 glasses of milk in 10 minutes or something like that. They can't have, like, the editor-in-chief of astrophysics, like, go watch the experiment take place at least or something? Yeah, dude, you know how many fucking lectures I had to listen to about the Stanford prison experiment? From like 9th grade up through the second year of university, every single psychology class I took was like, it's, honey, wake up, it's time for your 3 lectures about the Stanford prison experiment. Then the dude is like 3 days away from death, and he's like, guess what? I made all this shit up. And you're like, buddy, you wasted like hundreds of thousands of hours of human beings' time throughout history. It's like generations of people have been fed your misinformation. Okay, God knows, so you could, I should have been checking my corners, that's on me. And like the first time you hear about the Stanford prison experiment, you're like, this is unbelievable. But then the dangerous thing is like the second time you hear about it, you're like, yeah, human beings are fundamentally monsters. But like one of the data points that leads you to believe that is an experiment that's made it into the public consciousness where the results were fucking made up, man. This one's for you, Milgram, you piece of shit. Was that? No, Zimbardo, sorry. Milgram, you might be chill. I don't know, maybe he made that shit up too. You can't trust none of them, man! Is it the Milgram experiment? Is that the one where they, the person pressed the button for increasingly dangerous, like, electric shocks, even though the plant who was in on it kept being like, wow, the shocks are really hurting, and then eventually, like, they pretended to be unconscious? There's a lot of experiments that I don't want to say fall for, because I guess that's not the spirit of like surveys or psychological research. There's a lot that I fall for or would fall for. I honestly, in my heart, so you can't tell me I'm wrong because it's one man's opinion, in my heart, I would not have kept pressing the zap button. Not because I'm a fundamentally better person than the average, I think. I don't know, that's hard to tell. But because anytime I've done those studies, which is, I don't know, like 15 times in my freshman year of university, because you had to in order to get your psychology credit, I always looked for the gimmick and tried to play around the gimmick. So whenever they would be like, hey, we're testing like your memory to see like how many numbers you can remember like in sequence, like I was already in game day mentality from the moment I walked in the lobby. I'm looking around the lobby, I'm looking at the bowl of candy in the middle. Oh, there's only one piece of candy in the bowl. Yeah, there's 3 people in here and there's only one piece of candy in the bowl. We're gonna go see who's gonna be the person that grabs the candy from the bowl. I see how it is. And then the whole memory thing is just for no reason. It's just the red herring. So I think straight up, I would have sniffed out the zap. I would have been like, I'm not zapping this guy, he's my brother. They'd be like, zap him. I say, he just said it gave him a headache. I'm not gonna keep pushing the button. You literally work in academia, no disrespect. I don't have to listen to you. I can walk out the front door. If I wanted to fake scientific research, what field should I do it in? Back me up here, DL Guiga. Finance? Economics. Because finance, you could run a back test. But economics, yeah, behavioral economics, I can't disagree, man. Spin the 2 wheels of behavioral economics. Individual stock picking is good because it reinforces the habit of, when you're hungry, paying attention to financial news, which is a long-term indicator of engagement in the market. That being said, DL Guiga probably thinks goodwill is real, so. It is. No, it's not, DL Guiga. Maybe, have you ever heard of a little company called Enron? Look it up, okay? They won't teach you that in school. Honestly, I have no reason to fear. Because, okay, I'm getting a little scared. I have no reason to fear because you haven't given me a save point, man. You haven't given me a save point. So yeah, if there's such a robust combat section, you wouldn't give me something truly dangerous before a save point. It would be considered bad game design. It would knock down your meta score by 4 points. And the Konami shareholders would lose like 7% of their investment overnight. So there's no chance. It's just not happening.
Laura? Where did she go?
I told you. Now we should be scared. Now we should be scared, man. End of year financial check. Are your papers in order? Okay, first off, work on your diction. It's a troubling association there. Secondly, No, not really. But I'll tell you why. It's because it's not my fault, man. It's the system's fault. Especially as a small business owner. You know, filing your taxes is annoying. So every year when I file my taxes, I'm like, oh, next year, I'm going to do it month by month. I'm going to keep track of the invoices and the monthly money coming in and the money coming out. And I'm going to like export that as a PDF. And then at the end of the year, all I got to do is get these like 12 PDFs out there. Then like March rolls around and I get all the stuff together from last year. And I'm like, oh, that was fucking annoying. Thank God that's over. I don't want to think about it for like 9 months. So I take 9 months off. And then when January, February, March next year roll around, I'm like, oh, why didn't I fucking do it monthly, man? Can't relate. I'm Gen Z. Hey, Gen Z, as a millennial, aka a boomer, I have to ask, okay? We've railed on the boomers for a long time. Even if you voted for like, you know, the NDP or the Green Party or Bernie Sanders your entire life, you're screwed by association, right? Because everybody under the age of like 32 just lumps you in with people that have voted for Ronald Reagan type policies for your entire life. Like, okay, well, thanks for voting to thanks for doing nothing about climate change, like one person in their 70s. How do you feel now that the rising tide of conservatism is largely driven by young men between 18 and 30? Like, I'm pretty close to just being like, okay, Gen Z, like, I get it. You guys you're doing your best, but at the same time, like, I'm out here trying to keep David Eby rolling strong. So like these long-term initiatives for like housing in BC can get rolling. They've only had like 2 years to get rolling. It takes a long time to build houses, right? Meanwhile, people are like, nah, give me real quick. Can we just vote in the dude who said that the COVID vaccine causes HIV? I'm just saying, if you got to lump in all the boomers with each other, it's time to start having a reckoning with the younger generation as well. As always, millennials, the only innocent generation. The only thing we've ever done wrong is post cringe on Maine and maybe allow Ellen DeGeneres to rehabilitate the image of George W. Bush a little bit, but some of us never forgot. We did post cringe on Maine, though. Oh, we did. We did has cheeseburger. There's no doubt about that. I can't pretend that shit didn't come to pass. But you know what? Back in 2007 or so, pre-2008 financial crisis, almost all of us has cheeseburger, to be honest. I wish we could all has cheeseburger again. But back then, the cheeseburgers were like, I don't know, maybe $3.50. And now a cheeseburger, don't even get me started. Yes, it's $2.99 Canadian at McDonald's, but at a restaurant, that might be like 22 bucks Canadian now. It's getting to the point where it's hard for everybody to has cheeseburger. Plus, you can't even get a quarter pounder without dying. Well, I don't know about all that. I'm pleading the fifth on that one. Closest conspiracy theory I have, or the closest thing I have to a conspiracy theory, in all honesty, it's actually become the idea that nutrition is not real, which is not valid, but is something that I feel deep in my bones. Like, I was feeling it's anecdotal, okay? There's no scientific method to back this up, but as we've already done the legwork of debunking the scientific method, that shouldn't really be a problem. You just got laid the fuck out. Sit down. What do you mean by that? I was feeling a little bit tired yesterday. I said, what am I gonna have for dinner? I ate 5 slices of pizza. 5 slices! I'm normally a 2 to 3 slice Andy. I ate 5 slices of pizza. It's a health potion, man. I woke up, I felt insanely good. Did you get extra sleep as well? I got about the same amount of sleep, to be honest, but nah, man. I'm telling you, pizza's medicine, man. You just needed more carbs? I know, that's what I'm saying. Nutrition's not real. Wait, are you agreeing with me or disagreeing with me? Because mods, can we get a /user on that person? And get ready to click one of 2 buttons, either VIP or timeout. Everything in moderation, even moderation. I don't believe in that one. The reason I don't believe in that is because I feel like it's almost exclusively, and I'm not suggesting this of you, I feel like it's almost exclusively used by alcoholics. Because they always use it as like a riposte when you say like, hey, I don't think you should drink like 14 beers. And they're like, actually, a little binge drinking is healthy for you. It's good for the soul. That might be true, I don't know. Opinion on condiments? Sure, why not? Mustard, goated condiment. It goes on way more than you would expect. Ketchup, I accept it as a dip. I like it as a sauce on burgers. It's crazy, like on burgers it elevates them, but ketchup on a sandwich sounds like so degenerate that I don't even want to give it the time of day. And then relish, to be honest with you, I've been on this earth 35, very, very close to 36 years, and I'm still forming an opinion on relish, man. I'm fucking with it more than I ever have, but it's definitely like it's very mercurial. I'm still figuring out where I stand on it. Most underrated condiment? I don't know if people are ready for this take. 10 years ago, this take would have gotten me kicked off this website. Most underrated condiment, barbecue sauce / steak sauce. I understand a good steak is desecrated by a steak sauce, but sometimes you just want to taste the steak sauce. I don't know what to tell you. Like there's different varieties of steak. There's like, I made a nice steak. I sous vide'd it and reverse seared it, or like put it in the cast iron and then finished it in the oven or something like that. And then there's another steak that's like, you know, I bought like a cheap steak from the grocery store and I cooked it like medium or medium well and then slathered it with steak sauce, and they're both good. Now, one I would pay for at a restaurant and the other I would not be pleased to. But at home, there's a difference, man. It's like there's a difference in burgers, right? You can get like a restaurant burger. You can get a McDonald's burger. They occupy different niches despite being in the same category. I do, if I have a curmudgeon take on steak, it's that I do feel like it's like one of the first bastions of foodieism when you decide to like elevate your game as a home chef. So I think you end up oftentimes with these situations where people that have cooked a steak like 5 times have these like really, really rigid ideas of like what a steak can and can't be. And then you're like, buddy, you're literally using like the Gordon Ramsay recipe for ribeye to cook like eye of round. And then you're talking like you're Marco Pierre White or something like that. Like, notice that beef is expensive, man. That's why I don't buy it from the grocery store except like once every 3 months. You can catch me with chicken like 99% of the time these days, but you will not catch me on like r/steak trying to shame anybody for cooking a ribeye medium when they're cooking like eye of round blue, okay? I like my steak drippy, bro. Are you pro mushrooms on steak? Yeah, I'm like I'm not anti-mushroom. I just don't like them most of the time. I do find one of the best times for them is when they've, Silent Hill 2 reference? When they've soaked up some of the beef fat. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. But you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. Me knowing Mary coveted thy neighbor's goat. Yes, I'm going to heaven, guys! Let's go! I must be halfway to heaven by now. Me knowing Mary had a little lamb? That's damn true. I've heard that. Wait, whoa. She had a little lamb. Next thing you're going to tell me, like, what color was her fleece? Was it as white as the driven snow? Oh, man. This is how I found out. Pipeline from steak enthusiast to wellness influencer is a well-trodden path. Right, anytime you see an object, you should know there's haters behind it. What happened to the grifters, man? Am I crazy to think that, like, I think we used to have, like, a better class of grifters? I'm just gonna say, we were not necessarily smarter in, like, 2010, but, like, hundreds of thousands of people were not falling under the spells of people who were like, sunscreen is bad for you. I don't know what to tell you. You're right, maybe it just got easier, man. Maybe we're in a macro environment that's very, like, grifter friendly. They need to raise rates again. Best spinach dip at a restaurant? Can I be real with you? I've never willfully ordered a spinach dip at any restaurant in my entire life. I don't think I've ever ordered anything. You know what? That's not true. I have ordered a beef dip at a restaurant. A beef sandwich with like some wet sauce on the side to dip it in. But I've never ordered like a spinach dip or a crab dip or anything of this ilk. I didn't say I'm better than you. I'm just saying like I don't know. It's not my tempo. I did go to a restaurant called Rock Bottom at a PAX once with Cobalt. Cobalt did order, it was either a spinach dip or a crab dip. I'll give you, so I have consumed it before, but I've never willfully ordered it myself. It's incredible that you remember that. Of course I remember. I was having lunch with my friend. I don't remember what we talked about, but I remember that. But you know why I remember? Because I was like, oh, he ordered the dip. I've never ordered that before. Like that was the reason that made it into long-term memory. I was like James with the map. I pulled out my mental map and went Rock Bottom, 7th Street, Seattle, 2015. Cobalt Streak ordered the crab dip. Did you guys see that Zizek anecdote? It was a tweet that said, my friend saw Zizek speak at their school, and then the moderator interrupted him and said, I think it's time for questions, and he said, okay, I've got the first question. Professor Zizek, what would you say if you had more time? And then he just kept rambling. I'm gonna say this, I have absolutely no idea what any of the defining ideals of his, or ideas of his philosophy are, but that's my king right there. Comedians can be funny, but nobody can be as funny as a funny person that's not in comedy, man. He should go on Talk to Him, man. I would like to think that he would treat Haley Welch with such disdain that she might actually like disappear from the planet. Why would you want that? I'm honestly, I'm starting to think that we have a fundamental, we disagree on a lot of things. I don't think we'd get along. I used to think that it was funny to reference her because self-serious people resented her for being successful for a bad reason. As someone who's successful for not a good reason, I resented that mantle being placed on her, and I thought I would come to her defense. Then she's tweeted like about Bitcoin every single day for like 2 straight weeks, and not even like, she's not even faking like being a true believer, which I wouldn't have that much respect for, but it's better than just posting like an AI generated meme about Bitcoin every day at least. We used to have people posting stuff that was like, you know, it takes 72 hours to send a wire transfer, but I can send funds instantly, you know, using the blockchain. And you'd be like, okay, I guess maybe like it's not that relevant to me, but it makes a little bit of sense. Now it's just like her head on like Doge's body, and it's like Doge on that thing, and I'm like, fame really gets to you? Not everybody can handle it. She had a meteoric rise. I don't want her to fall, I just want her to like tweet better stuff, man. And like, I get why she's doing it, like she's doing it for money, maybe. But then like all the people that are in the replies that are like, yes, like joy emoji, this picture of your head on Doge with the hashtag BTC is like the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, we're on the same planet as each other. Like you could be into crypto, you know, it's not my scene, but you could be into it. But then to like be out here gaslighting yourself into thinking that like that's comedy, that's a step too far for this old soul. I'm sorry. I'm like, you're actually like tweeting deliberately like ChatGPT, which is crazy to me. I'm like, they must have fed your shit into the algorithm in order to get it to spit out the kind of decroded word salads that it spits out. And she can do whatever she wants. I don't know. Do you know what it is? And something happened to me. I don't know what it was. I've been trying to reverse engineer it. I became like an acolyte of authenticity at some point, despite being like the most disingenuous and sarcastic motherfucker I've ever met, probably. So now when I see people willfully send out like a signal into the world that is an obfuscation of their real spirit, it offends me on like an embarrassing level. It embarrasses me how offended I get. That's why when Apollo tweeted, I don't tweet much, but here's like my I voted sticker, and Dan replied, why don't you come on this website anymore? It has everything you like, and then 4 emojis of like a controller, a dog, like a football and a tennis racket. I told him to stop tweeting like a bot, because like I know your soul, man. I've seen the face of your spirit. Why are you tweeting like a bot? You're debasing yourself in the eyes of the creator, man. That's not you. That's like, it's like a bullet in my head to read that tweet when I've gazed into your personhood. And then you might say, well, how did you feel when he said your shirt looked like Tim Allen would wear it on Home Improvement? It felt like a salve on a burn, because I knew it came from a place of realness. No, I don't think it makes him a bad person. I was just, momentarily offended by his very, very bot adjacent tweet. And I get that he's like an affiliate on X, even though I have no idea what it means. But that doesn't mean you have to sell your soul. Tweet 4 emojis like you're the CEO of the corporation. You could still... you could tweet from the heart. You don't need to... For me, it's just it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. You're not going to believe this, but this is basically Zizek's entire philosophy. I knew he was spitting, man. Turns out I don't have to read the books. I reverse engineered them through the power of my own decroded thoughts. That's good because the books are virtually unreadable. Yeah, I mentioned this like last week, but I got the audiobook for like on the sublime nature of ideology or something, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, man? I thought he would, like, I'm so stupid that I thought philosophy would be like, sandwiches are good, hamburgers are evil. And I'd be like, oh shit, let me write that down. But instead it's like, it's idea math. Like I haven't taken the prerequisites to understand what to do in this advanced course.
This place is different from what I remember. I guess things never really stay the same, do they?
Obviously, you've never seen the Hangover sequels.
Yeah, I guess not.
It's basically the same damn movie. Mr. Chow shows up in every single one, inexplicably.
I don't think she's here anymore, James.
Who?
My mama?
Oh, thank God. I was worried you were going to say Mary.
She doesn't want to see me anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
Happy to see me?
Alive, I mean.
Now look around you, lady. We're literally in hell.
Yeah.
This is hell. You know that, right?
I better get going.
You still don't want me to go with you? If we stick together, we might just make it out of here.
Out of where?
I'm not telling Angela to lock in, okay? She's her own woman. She can make her own decisions. Plus, I don't want this to turn into another escort mission.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, you didn't happen to
You happen to
see
happen to
the girl around here,
see
did you?
anything at all, have you?
A little girl?
Yeah,
You ever see Austin Powers?
Angela? Are you all right? Angela?
No. Please. You shouldn't be here.
I could have told you that.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
What do you think it is? Jay in James's head right now? Ah, the belt doesn't match the shoes. That's it. Pulling out the list of things that give the ick. So number 937. Brown belt, black shoes. Fuck. All right, there's always next time. Ever tell you about my roommate who, for like an entire summer, played Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold at like 150 decibels from his room? I still can't think of that song without getting like 10% pissed off. I don't belong here, I've got to move on here. Escape from this after. You'd like send him an ICQ message at like 2 a.m. and be like, hey, can you turn it down? And then he'd be like, oh, sure, you can hear it? My bad. And you'd be like, yeah, man, it's really loud. And I live like 15 feet away from you. No, a different roommate than the guy who used to play She Is Beautiful by Andrew W.K. to wake me up. But suffice it to say, between those two guys, I wasn't getting a whole lot of sleep for a couple of years. Two different guys? Yep, two different guys. There's a lot of guys out there, I don't get it. Maybe this probably is informed by the fact that I lived with a couple of these guys, I guess, but there's a lot of guys out there who like love listening to music loudly, but refuse to wear headphones. Like, Kate and I used to live in an apartment like 10 years ago, and one day our neighbor was just playing like super loud music until like 4 in the morning. So I went over and like knocked on his door, and he didn't answer, but he turned it down. So I wrote him a note and I slid it under the door. The note literally just said like, hey, like, just so you know, like, we share a wall and we can hear your music really loud at night, so we'd appreciate it if you could keep it down. And he never like replied or like knocked on our door or anything. But then one time I happened to get on the elevator at the same time as him, and he was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, like, thanks for the note, I appreciate you didn't give me a noise complaint or anything. The thing is, I like to listen to electronic music, so it's really hard to tell how loud it is. And in my head I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You're on drugs. But I was like, yeah, it's okay, just, you know, try to keep it down. I was like, I don't really care what kind of music you listen to, but like, don't make it my problem. You ever received a noise complaint? Oh yeah, like at least a dozen in university. As an adult, decroded behavior. But again, people's brains aren't fully developed. That's different. It's not, it's more understandable, but the cost is the same to the person who experiences the noise. And for that, I'm apologetic. But there is a different vibe to like getting noise complained when you're like 19 and your house is having a party versus like getting noise complained when you're home alone and you're 42 years old. Can we stop saying 40 as a shorthand? How about we change it to 33? No, because I'm 35. So you always pick an age that's like older than you are in the naive hope that like, because what I was going to say is the naive hope that you don't get there, but like by the time that you get there, your life will be meaningfully different from your fellow man's. I know I talked about it before, but it hits different that we would like, when you were trash talking people in Halo 2 on Xbox Live circa like 2004, if you really wanted to get under someone's skin, this is what the economy was like in 2004. You would be like, bro, you sound like you're 22 and you still live at home with your parents. You're like, you're ancient, man. You're ancient. You should have like your own mansion by now. Telling people 2 years younger than yourself that they're squeakers. I love it, man. Shit rolls downhill. You can't do that as you get older. Like when you're 20, you could be like, you're like 17, you squeaker. When you're like 35, what are you gonna do? Bro, you sound like you're 29. Go back to work at, in all likelihood, a more junior role than I would have in the same organization. Like, it just doesn't hit the same. This is a very bad place. Yeah, man, yeah. The hills are silent, but the residents are evil. Fuck your historical society, man. Fuck this whole town. Why? Why not, bro? That's what this game's all about. No disrespect, like... I mean this sincerely. I feel like Silent Hill 2 Remake succeeds in spite of its mechanics. It's why you can't evaluate art by like an objective rubric. Because if you were to try to like analyze Silent Hill 2, you would give it like a 3 out of 10. You would be like, you're literally just opening drawers, 70% of which are empty, and then wandering through fog until you get to the next dungeon. That's 80% of the gameplay. But when you play it, you're like, something about it is compelling me, man. Like, this is like an 8 out of 10. Just from vibes only. The next 2 sections are so scary, dude. There's 2 more sections left in the game. I honestly thought we were getting to a meaningful point in the narrative because they've kind of dispelled this notion that James is in like a town. They're now laying it on very thick that James is in like an internal prison, perhaps of his own creation. First few dungeons, they were like, hey, this town is crazy. Now they're like dropping letters that are like, James, you are a fucking idiot. You fucking idiot, James. Die, 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 die. But there's probably still some people that at this point of the game were playing it and they're like, damn, what's going on in this town, man? I saw a picture of this. I saw a picture of this only recently. Maybe a little hesitation, yeah. All right. That seems bad. We're trapped in Ridley's cell from Alien Resurrection. Oh, yeah, hang on. Nice try. This has got to be someone's worst nightmare. I mean, I never really thought about it. It's kind of my worst nightmare to be trapped in a big hole with nothing, no way to get out. What about birth? I mean, the way that we all came onto this planet is fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's very The Matrix. Guy who's only seen The Matrix. Like, you do spend the first 9 months of your... Well, I mean, this is a prickly debate, but... Because you is like a load... Is this a save point? Save point? I saw red glowing on the ground. Where's my save point? I don't know, like, when do you become you, man? Like, I don't know. Are you you from the moment of conception? Are you you from the moment of birth? Are you you from somewhere in between? Are you even you now? Or here's another question for you. Is the person that you were 15 years ago you? Or is that some other guy that just happened to be you at that time? Nope. Oh, you're so... The clean numbers, man. The clean numbers. I was like, this puzzle's unsolvable, man. I like when I pay for parking and all the numbers for the zone are rubbed off the thing. Toys R Us, parking lot on West Broadway, Diamond Parking, you fucking crooks. Go to the machine, okay? Parking is $2 an hour. $1.45 surcharge for what? Convenience fee? You have to pay for parking. That's not a convenience fee. That's just the cost of doing business, brother. Then you take I go to the machine and I go, okay, at least I can get my parking validated. Then at Toys R Us, do you get $3.45 off of your fucking bill? Nah, dude, you get $2 off of your bill. We can't give you the validation on the $1.45 because that's not parking. That's a convenience fee. I say, okay, next time I'm not going to use the machine. I'm going to pay on the fucking app so I don't have to pay the convenience fee. Bring up the City of Vancouver parking app, pay on the app, $1.45 convenience fee. Fuck you. And if you pay on the app, you can't even get your parking validated. You fucking scammers. No, I don't have to talk to yins politely. What's the deal with the hot dog behind you? My daughter won the corn dog at the PNE fair in the summertime. Show it? I've been showing it for months, bro. It's every day, bro. It's right. Sorry, I'm mirrored. Right there.
Ain't no big deal.
Eddie?
Just put the gun to their head and...
Eddie?
Oh,
Why are you dressed like a 8-year-old?
What happened here? Who was that?
I don't know. It just came at me.
Okay. So he attacked you. And you shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any idea why he would do that?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark.
Can I say
Heard
something?
footsteps, so I turned back and he was right there.
Eddie looks so Canadian.
And you could tell. That
Like, I know there's
wanted to
people
hurt
all around the world that look like Eddie.
Yeah, I mean,
But I would not be surprised if
looked at
Canada
me,
has the highest
I just
percentage.
had to do it.
He does? It's not slander. I'm telling you, I see like at least one Eddie every day.
Hey, I could see it in his eyes.
his eyes.
He kept looking at me, making fun of me. I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
He is kind of Rob Ford coded. You're not wrong.
You can't.
Whoa.
You can't just kill someone because the way they looked at you.
Bro, James, you hypocrite! You've been shooting first, get asking questions later for like 8 hours, man. James has killed 800 people.
You should see your face, James. I was just joking. The guy was dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I?
Okay, this is regular Shane Gillis here.
Well, anyway, I better get going.
Wait. You're gonna go out there alone?
I am the danger, James. Listen, bud. Fuck you and the fucking skidoo you rode in on, you fucking hoser. Buddy's been licking all the icing off the fucking Timbits, if you know what I'm saying. I lost the Canadian accent a little bit on know what I'm saying. Thought Ontarians said snow machine. I think it's a regional thing. I always called it a skidoo. And then later, when I Americanized my vernacular, I went through like some Eliza Doolittle training. Skidoo! Snowmobile. Skidoo. Snowmobile. And I finally trained myself. Now I call it a snowmobile. And everyone calls me a nerd. Traded part of your cultural identity for what? Not getting insulted by people from Ohio on Xbox Live voice chat? I did the same with my Boston accent. I still get cooked for saying wicked, though. I can understand. I don't know if there's Canadian words like that. Like, there's words that the Canadian accent it accentuates it. Like house, for example, or about. But I don't know if there's any words that, like, Canadians say more than Americans. I mean, hoser is one, but hoser is like, it's a fabrication. People don't say hoser anymore. It's mostly like Bob and Doug McKenzie on SCTV. Lycra? Wait, Americans don't say lycra? What is lycra? It's lycra, dude. I don't know how else to... It's kind of like spandex, but it's a little different. It's lycra. I don't know what to tell you, man, okay? I'm just... Listen, don't act like Americans don't have, like, crazy expressions as well. Like, you ever do that New York Times, like, will guess where you're from based on the way that you describe these phenomenon tests. And then it's like, what do you call it when the sun is out, but it's raining? And then it's like, I don't have a word for this. Sun showers. What is a sunstorm? And then the last one is always some shit that's like, looks like the devil's beating his wife. And you're like, who the fuck says that? And like, it's Louisiana every time. Canadians are always saying shit like it's 10 kilometers away. Listen, I would probably have the same attitude if I was American. And I know that most of you are doing it like self-aware. But there are probably like 20% of your country actually thinks that like miles make sense and kilometers don't. And it's not just a product of having grown up with miles instead of kilometers or vice versa. Like I could tell you in the same way that you know in your head what like 4 miles looks or feels like if you're biking or driving or maybe even walking. Like I know what 6 kilometers feels like. Same thing when people are like, you know, Fahrenheit just makes sense. I mean, like when it's like 81, I know what to wear. But when they say it's like 22, I'm like, what does this mean? Well, if you grow up with Celsius, then you're like, oh, it's 22. That's fucking t-shirt and shorts weather. And then they're like, oh, it's minus 22? That's t-shirt and shorts weather. For some of you weirdos anyway. I don't really get it, but it doesn't feel right having negative temperatures be tolerable. What do you mean it does? Can you examine within yourself why it doesn't feel right? Because you grew up with the Fahrenheit system, man. It feels very normal for me. If it's like -3, I don't go like, oh shit, what's that symbol? We're all gonna die. I go, seems chilly out there. I'm gonna wear like a winter jacket. I live in Antarctica. We use Kelvin. So I doubt you live in Antarctica. But if you really do live in Antarctica, can I ask you a question? Is Antarctica for scientists what Japan is like for nerds who love video games and anime? Like, is it a place you think it's a unique place on Earth that has the power to save you? That or outer space? That's space. There's got to be like, this is an interesting question. I like this. Without looking it up, there's got to be 10 times more people in Antarctica than are presently in orbit in outer space, right? There's 19 people in space right now. There's 14 permanent bases. I honestly thought there was like, I thought maybe there might be 1,000 people in Antarctica. I know that they have a little bit of tourism as well, but I don't know if they stay overnight. I think you kind of like fly in and then you're like, yep, there's some penguins. Yep, I'm cold. Let's get the fuck out of here. I would go to Antarctica as a curiosity. You would not catch me going to outer space. It's just not gonna happen. I mean, it's not gonna happen because A, they don't want me there, but then B, like, I have no interest in going up there. I don't romanticize space. I romanticize being on a clipper ship in the age of exploration. Now that we're in our own age of exploration, no shot, bro. I'll just read the stories. 10 people in space right now, an average of about 2,500 on Antarctica. Thanks for the feedback on that. I'd never really thought about it. I think it's one of those interesting questions. It's like a Jackbox question. Because of Elon? No, because of space. I don't want to go to space because it's scary. Antarctica's like a little bit scary, but like I could just wear like a really nice coat or something. Elon's not really helping, but like it's less than 1% of the reason that I don't want to go to space. Most of it is like, I mean, you gotta be a real believer. You gotta be a devout motherfucker to want to be an astronaut, I think. It's a relatively dangerous job, for sure. Like, most astronauts don't die on missions, but many have. And it's not like there's 100,000 astronauts out there. You know, there's been like 800 in history or so. I don't know, maybe 2,000. Like, how many astronauts are there in America or like employed by NASA right now? 20 astronauts? Whenever they do like a hiring spree, they're always like, we're looking for 2 people. Would you rather go to space or go be in a submarine? I would rather go to space probably than be in a submarine. Just because at that point, I feel like it's very similar. The space is probably riskier, but at least when you get out there, I feel like it might awaken something in your spirit. I feel like being on a submarine, the reward is like eventually the submarine's gonna surface and you're gonna be back on dry land. It's not like you're gonna look out the window and be like, whoa, that's like Mars. So I gotta read this. Remember when William Shatner went to space and he said, we're all alone in the universe and we're gonna die here? Yeah, I feel like, but I mean like, I feel like you don't go back to space. You don't go to space and come back an unchanged individual, right? I do feel like there's a chance you come back like loving your fellow man even more, and I feel like there's a chance you come back a little bit depressed and be like the earth is alone as a bastion of warmth in a cold universe. But either way, there's value to that realization, right? I think they can see my laser pointer. Fucking Chris Hadfield up trying to steer the International Space Station through a meteor shower. Hey, the goddamn laser pointer, that damn kid in Missouri, I'm gonna get you! He's like pointing down through the glass floor of the International Space Station while he runs on the centrifuge that simulates gravity. Jasper County. Why do you think it has a glass floor? Because it'd be fucking sick, man. You could look down and see anything. I'd like to go to BC for the snowboarding. Get in, loser. We're picking my daughter up from her morning activity and then we're all grabbing lunch at the White Spot. Maybe that's why nobody's coming to visit me. You could get a pirate pack with the 1 day a year that they offer pirate packs to adults. You know why they called it that originally? Don't do that to me, VIP Daniel, okay? It's my daughter's favorite restaurant. I don't want to know, okay? Don't tell me. Don't ruin this for me. I already have to go to the library and like every 3rd book for 4-year-olds is like how not to grow up and be racist. And now all of a sudden she can't even eat the chicken fingers. She can't eat the chicken fingers anymore. So true. I'm like, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not turning on the right-wing grift, okay? But I do, the closest I get is when I walk into the bookstore and I'm looking for a book that's like about unicorns because my daughter loves unicorns and every book is for 4-year-olds is about like what to do when you feel anxious. And I'm like, okay, is it just, you got anything from the Trolls universe here? You got anything from the Trolls universe? Anything about Poppy and Branch? You missed a breakable wall in cell block B2. Possibly the hugest intel of all time. Where's my breakable wall, Denny? Where's my breakable wall? You're banned. Slime voice. Next time I touch the keyboard, you're permed. By the way, Librarian, did you post a video when I was talking about that? Because I saw Slime like tweeting about it. I hope that in the video you at least put the part where I said I agree with him, by the way. I don't want Slime thinking I'm an op, like I'm a hate watcher. It's so refreshing to watch someone ban chatters just for posting things that are annoying. It was all about how you agreed. Yes, thank you. You could have done irreparable damage to my image. I don't have the, I mean, because at some point you'd be spending more time pruning the weeds than enjoying the garden, right? I don't have the patience to ban everybody that's annoying, but it's very nice to watch a streamer who's just like, first time chatter, hey, what's it like to be bald? Guess what? You're permabanned. Like that's sick, man. Because like the thing is, I've been trying to explain it, but I think it's hard to explain if you haven't gone through it. But like there's a time for bald jokes, and I think the time for bald jokes is like right after the person is gone bald. You can hit him with some bald jokes because it may actually elicit like a little bit of an emotional response. But like The time to not do bald jokes is when somebody's been bald for like... I've been bald for almost 20 years, man. And like, the jokes don't get better. So it's now like, it's at the point where I would understand why you would ban someone for posting a bald joke, because it's just annoying. You're like, I've heard the same decroded jokes for like 20 years, and there's gonna be like another 20. I'm not mad that they're pointing out that I'm bald. I'm just like, I've heard it. I don't know what you... It's like the same way that... You know how you sympathize with retail workers for having to hear like, oh, if there's no price tag, it must be free. You should sympathize with your bald friends who have heard the same bald jokes like 100 times. So you either have to choose to be like, ha ha ha, so funny, which feels like, you know, you're debasing your own spirit, or you hit them with like for weird, and then they're like, oh, sorry, did I offend you? And you're like, yeah, but not because you pointed out that I'm bald, which I am, but just because you thought I would laugh at your like 1 out of 10, you know, bathroom joke reader joke, man, that I've heard 1,000 times. Why don't you tell me like a good joke? Why don't you hit me with a variation on the aristocrats or something like that? And the worst, like, there's no winning, because if you banned someone for like a bald joke, they would be like, oh, he's sensitive that he's bald. You'd be like, no, man, it's just like at some point, something's got to give. You can't be running the same material for 20 years. Just ask Jerry Seinfeld. You gonna start playing Blade on stream? I still, dude, I was laughing so hard when Slime was playing Tekken. And he lost like the match point. They were like 2-2, and he said, fucking Jeff Buckley. I think it's like, it's hard to explain why it's funny. I think maybe it's only funny to other streamers, but I'm like, man, that got me good. I felt like that so many times. Me and who? We will be together, goon. You see the Piers Morgan tweet that was like, my 3 gooner sons? Yes, I did. He's talking about Arsenal. Yeah, I know. But it's very funny. It's funny nonetheless. Why are you reading Piers Morgan? I think that it got, maybe because I follow Anthony Fantano, I believe he replied and said like, your 3 what sons? Or something like that. There were many quote tweets on it. Yeah, I mean, I don't, the algorithm seems to know that I am not an Elon supporter, but it does sometimes seem to think that I am really into sports gambling. I think we got to start pushing back. We got to make it so like, I was going to say so it's not cool, but as far as I'm concerned, it's like already not cool, so I don't know what to do. Like I was watching Thursday Night Football on Canadian TV last night. And in between every quarter, they had like a betting segment. And they got me laughing, like because the dude was talking about like it's such a close game tonight. It's hard for him to pick his sure thing, and I'm like, buddy, it's called gambling. What do you mean it's hard for you to pick your sure thing? You could literally pick anything, and it's like it's priced in. I don't know what to tell you, man. What do you mean by that? Well, I mean like that's what the odds are for, man. I don't know how to explain it in like an elegant sentence or two, but like, why does this dude on Canadian TV, why is he pretending that he has any insight as to what's going to happen in the game? Like the books that are writing the odds have as much information, if not a lot more. And that's what the odds are for, is to like calculate the risk that something will or won't happen, plus baking in like a cut for the sports book. So I was just like, why are you lying to the populace and being like, after a lot of analysis, I think Justin Jefferson is going to get a touchdown. You're like, yeah, buddy, of course he's going to get a touchdown. He's Justin Jefferson. That's why the shit is like minus 400. I definitely don't want that job, just to be clear. I don't want to be the guy who before the big game has to tell you what's definitely going to hit on FanDuel, because I feel like your odds of being shot and killed by like a viewer is pretty low, but it goes way up if you start giving financial advice. After the divorce take, you should check your corners. Well, I take the good with the bad. Librarian might have screwed me on the clips for the divorce take, or maybe not. But he at least put in the relevant context for the slime bit, so slime doesn't think that I hate him or disrespect him. It is crazy, right, guys? I see what you're saying in chat. Like, I pay money to my cable company to get a channel to watch hockey. And then, like, for the whole game, they're playing commercials. So, like, why the fuck did I pay money for it to begin with? I guess the economics of it are, like, because people will. But then, like, it's not bad enough that they show commercials for, like, 60% of a broadcast that I literally pay money to watch every year. But then on top of that, they try to, like, gaslight me into becoming a gambling addict literally throughout the entire game, but then also in all of the segments in between the actual periods. Like, are we ever gonna say, like, enough is enough? Not to mention, we got the ads on the jerseys now, man. I don't hate you, by the way. Don't get it confused. You are a person. You are not a sports gambler. You're a person. If you engage in sports gambling, I have no problem with you. I just wish it wasn't so pushed in the broadcasts and the culture. Like, it hit us like a wave, man. It went from, like, illegal to even more than normalized. Like, they have you out here feeling like the weirdo if you don't put 50 bucks on the game. Like, people are treating me like I'm a Quaker for just watching football. You don't have, like, a 9-way parlay going or nothing? You're just watching it for, like, the love of the game? Yeah, then you get I mean, there's, like, layers to it, right? Like, I feel like if you bet on the winner of the game, that's one thing. If you bet on the over-under, that's one thing. But I hate seeing the tweets from, like, so-called sports gambling advisors that are like, the NBA has an epidemic in the statisticians didn't give Kevin Durant an assist on this one, which is actually an assist, and that caused his 13 assist metric to not hit. And you're like, at that point, you just gotta call the number, right? Like, didn't you, like, get into it at first because you're like, I like basketball and this will spice it up a bit, and now you're like counting how many assists they're getting? Is this also your take on fantasy? I think some people take fantasy too seriously, but, like, even if there's a little money on the line in your fantasy league, I think that's very different than, like, hey, it's a Tuesday night, like, throw $100 on Sam Darnold to get, like, 2 passing touchdowns. There's some sports that are only watchable if you got skin in the game. Yeah, but that's why, like, you won't catch me watching, like, you know, cricket or lacrosse. No disrespect to fans of those sports, but, like, I'll just change the channel at that point. Drive up to Vancouver, goes nuts. Lots of blueberry fields. We do have blueberry fields forever. No doubt about that. Me going rainbolt on Idaho. So you decided not to take the Peace Arch crossing, huh? Because if you take the Peace Arch crossing, you end up coming up on the highway. But if you take the Pacific crossing in Surrey, then you end up driving over a lot of farms. Very interesting. Why did you choose to take Pacific instead of the Peace Arch? We're usually Peace Arch maxers, but we also have Nexus, so the line is a little bit less relevant. Duty free on Pacific Highway goes hard, though. I feel like the duty free is like the biggest scam in all of business. You do save money, but it's on stuff that you don't need. You don't need to buy perfume or a purse on the drive from Vancouver to Seattle. It's 2.5 hours. You don't... Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, if you buy a bottle of liquor, you save like $4 or something. But like, and all you might be like, it adds up, but it literally doesn't add up because you can only buy like 1 bottle. If you buy more than 1 bottle, then you have to pay duty on it. So you're paying the normal price. Why wouldn't you be jazzed to get $8 off every time? I mean, there's 2 reasons, and I don't know if I want to get into it. One of it is that, like, I'd rather just not be buying the scotch in the first place. The other one is, like, it takes a little bit more than $8 to get excited about like as an adult. If the duty free was like 50% off, I'd be like, this place is amazing. How does it stay in business? But it's like, you know, 15% off or something like that for something that I didn't really want in the first place. Well, saving $8 on groceries is different, man. Because when you save $8 on groceries, like, you need the groceries, man. You need the groceries. So saving $8 is good. Although I also am like, I think it's a scam too, man. Because every time I go to save on foods, they ask for my more rewards card. So I give it to them. And then when they scan it, the cash register is like, you saved like $31 by having this card. And I'm like, but everyone has the card. So like, isn't that just what the price of shit in the store is? And then if you are too lazy to get the card, then they're basically charging you like 10% extra just, you know, because they can, just to say fuck you, basically. So I'm like, I didn't save any money. I paid full price for everything. It's an idiot tax? Yeah, but I feel like it should be illegal. I don't know. I don't know what the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms looks like, but why is the motherfucker that doesn't live here paying $2 more for peanut butter powder than me just because I happen to have the card? That doesn't seem fair, man. How is it not fair? Because they're not charging us the same price. We both got the same, you know, rights and freedoms, but this dude's paying $2 more for something than I am? That doesn't seem right. He should get the card then? I thought you were all communists. Why do you love corporations so much? The only thing you would love more than like seeing your neighbor pay for something that you paid less for is like if they turned it into a fucking trivia competition so your third grade gifted ass could really flex. Well, if they wanted to save $10 on bread and milk, they really should have gone to Kumon like I did when I was in middle school because my arithmetic is goated. I answered 20 trivia questions correct at the cash register. I got rewarded by paying what the sticker price actually was. Daryl from Save On Foods loves me, man. He's my best friend. What is wrong with you, man? They've turned you against your fellow man. Over what? Saving no money at all? You're happy you're the first guy who gets to lick the boot? You're like, at least I'm not licking anybody else's saliva. Buddy, you're still licking the leather. Hey. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me, man. I have the card. And I'm still advocating for the cardless to pay the same price. That being said, you really should get the card. It will save you a lot of money, but I don't think they should be allowed to force you into that position. I do think, well, I should be careful. Is it TOS to advocate for a crime? What if I just say I'm joking? What's the sarcasm tone indicator? If you use the self-checkout, you should be able to steal one item worth up to 10% of your bill. /S. Okay, maybe I'll pull it back just a little bit. At least for produce, you should be able to pay regular price for organic produce if you use the self-checkout. That's a given. Punch in that 4011. What's 4011? It's non-organic bananas, 89 cents a pound. Banana economics are so fucked, man. Organic bananas are still like 99 cents a pound. An organic red pepper is like $3.90. A pound of bananas, we'll put it like 10 cents more than the other version. Would you survive Silent Hill? Nah, I'd probably... I don't know how to say it without getting a TOS violation. I don't think you'd see me making it to the end of the game. I would never have gone to the town in the first place. Like, if I got a letter from my wife who I knew was dead, I think I would be like, damn, the scammers are, like, they're getting crazy, man. They're asking for, like, Bitcoin or Ripple or whatever in heaven. They're like, I'm trapped in purgatory. I can only get out of purgatory and get into heaven if I give St. Peter, like, 1,000 Ripple. I'd be like, damn, AI's gone too far. Even if it's in her handwriting. Anybody else mix up their handwriting every now and then? Just so that if you ever committed a crime and they hired a handwriting analyst, they would be like flummoxed. You gotta keep them guessing. Yeah, that's what, even when I'm like writing in a birthday card, man, I'll do like the top third of the birthday card, like the Zodiac Killer, like all caps. And then I'll switch right below that. I'm like, guess what, bitch? Cursive writing. Fuck you. You're never gonna catch me. Meanwhile, the handwriting analyst is like, so he uses two different types of handwriting. And as you can see, this letter matches this letter. This one matches this one. Like, I'll be like, yeah, how long did that take you? I was about 15 minutes. Mostly I needed them to send me the PDFs. Did you hear about the handwriting flourish that only psychopaths tend to have? Yeah, please don't say cross through the 7.
Oh, Kory. Oh, Kory, that's a lewd one.
Boys just going at it. What do you mean?
Can I see
Oh,
it?
wow.
Can I see it?
You press the plus. You press the plus sign.
Oh shit!
Yours is really good, Jim.
Thank you.
I don't have that one. I don't have that sticker.
It's a fart train.
It is a fart train.
Yeah.
Who would you want to be in this one?
Mario for sure.
Really? I was thinking Daisy, so nobody's farting in my fucking face.
You're
I
right.
didn't realize.
He's right. He's right.
I'd be Daisy.
No,
You guys, I didn't realize we had a couple of certified freaks in here, man.
He's right.
It was a
He's
joke.
right.
It was a joke. It was a. I'm kidding around, man.
You got me. You got me. Even look at my loot card. Looked at the fart and got distracted.
Guy standing up in a room. I don't want anyone to fart in my face.
Guy in the fart in my face factory. Me neither.
That's a crazy place to work, man.
No, he's just picking up an order.
I can push you around like a piece on a chessboard.
Usually you
Move
don't
me too.
push them like that. You pick them up and move them. You might slide a pawn like one space. Otherwise, Kory, I'm starting to think you don't know anything about chess, honestly.
Oh. Oh.
Starting to think you spend too much time on Reddit.
What are you talking about?
That one
Ad hominem, ad hominem.
I'm just going
Chib,
for a walk, man.
did you unlock the 2 secret characters?
I did, dude.
And, like,
Pauline and Ninja.
The dumbest
Whatever.
unlock method I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I thought it would have to, like, I beat every minigame on Monster. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a secret character. I'm gonna be one of the world's first. And I didn't get shit. And then I Google it, and it's like, turn your camera 45 degrees to the left and zoom in.
just look at the guy on the map.
Turn your camera 45 degrees to the right and zoom in. This one's a bit hard. It's like, cool, man. This is the easiest shit I've ever done in my life.
They're not nipples. They're clearly buttons.
I think it's cute, honestly.
I think it's cute.
Because like
Yeah,
that's
today,
not a guy. Like that's not what he looks like. He's wearing like a kid's Halloween costume.
And then, like, you know, next week when we play, like, what is this fucking thing? It looks like a piece of shit.
I
Fuck
would.
this thing. Look at he looks like a piece of shit.
I would definitely throw him in like a blender and turn it on. I'm just saying, like,
Wait, he's Fall Guy. No,
He's kind
can
of
they
a Fall
sue?
Guy, isn't he? Yeah.
That's Fall Guy, man. They just put arms on Fall Guy.
Kind of did, huh?
Actually, Ninja originally appeared in Super Mario Brothers 2.
He's
27
better
years
again.
before Fall Guys was even a twinkle in
Wait,
Tim Sweeney's
so he's
eye.
not,
Oh, what?
he's not even from Mario?
he's from
Some Doki Doki Panic?
Wait, he's
Wow.
got ass cheek. You got like, he's caked, man. Put that shit sideways.
Donkey Kong got cake.
Dip it down low.
Do I have cake?
It's hard to
Yeah.
tell.
I got a, what are they, a caboose.
It's hard to tell because you're wearing like a bell.
That's my caboose.
Ninja kind of shaped like an overweight cat from behind.
Yep.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, I can see
The
that.
heckin' chonker.
And Donkey Kong kind of got like he's got an ass, but it's also kind of like Hank Hill. Like in comparison to his upper body,
It looks like bone.
like he skipped
It's all
leg day
bone.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't even grab it.
Yeah, I could see that. Do
You
gorillas?
look like you.
Sorry.
Yes.
You know how?
No, mine was nothing. I swear.
You know how human beings, the biggest muscle is the gluteus maximus? Mm-hmm. Is it the same for gorillas? Or do they have like bigger shoulders or something?
I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Their upper body is crazy.
Anyone here work in animal bodybuilding?
I'm glad you said that because I was gonna say it looks like Donkey Kong could fart so cleanly. Like,
Well,
there's
he's not wearing
no
pants.
cheek to like prevent it either.
I gotta imagine.
You ever-
Yeah, it's
you ever-
gotta be like the back, man. It's gotta be the
ever,
back,
like-
or the chest, maybe. I don't know.
You're like farting on a toilet, right? It's like what Donkey Kong's doing all
Farting
the
on
time.
a toilet. Ooh. Okay, this is a question I've argued a lot with my chat, and I have the perfect answer, and no one agrees with me. Okay, I'm gonna ask it here, and I want to get some more data.
Okay.
No, it doesn't have to be sexual if you don't want it to be. Okay. Mine isn't personally my answer, but what is the best animal to marry and live with for the rest of your life, and they love you?
Does
Mine
human
is a
count?
like a no. Mine's a bear, because I feel like a bear hibernates a bunch, so like gets rid of the wife for
Free
most
time.
of the year.
Yeah,
You know,
I hear that.
it has a good diet, bro. Like honey and salmon and
Berries,
shit. Probably.
yeah.
Ooh, can protect me like big animal, man.
And the idea is that like it's not gonna go.
And like kill you.
Yeah.
Yes, like it likes you.
Like that's baked into the question.
Yeah.
So like assuming it will never betray you and eat you.
I mean, look, if you piss it off, you know, like just like a real human, like a human, like if you piss them off, they might shoot you while you're asleep. Like a bear, if you piss it off, it might bite your
But
face
but
off.
Okay,
but it's
okay.
it's like a bear with like a human
But
brain.
it like, no, it's a bear with a bear brain, but it loves you. And you sleep in its house. See,
It
bears
doesn't
have a
sleep in
house,
our house.
man.
You gotta sleep in its cave.
Well, it's like a mix. It's like, you know, imagine like a Disney thing. Like it's a cave, but it's like got
Oh,
furniture in it.
okay, yeah. I see
So
what you're
you're
saying.
he's shacking up with Winnie the Pooh.
I was gonna say
No.
like a tortoise or something because like it would probably outlive me and then I wouldn't have to deal with like the grief of outliving my spouse. But then I was like, I'd probably get annoyed as fuck trying to go anywhere. You'd be like, oh,
Yes,
we're late, time to
yeah.
go, and then they'd be like,
Also,
They also fuck real weird.
yeah, we're not doing that. We're
Yeah,
not. It's not. You're making it
You're
weird.
not?
You're making it weird.
and it doesn't provide anything for you. Also, you'd have to live in its house, aka its back.
No, why
man.
doesn't it just live in my house, man?
I don't. You can't go down the stairs, bro.
I could install like a lift or something. That's my spouse, man. That's my wife.
Kory.
What would I choose?
Yeah, who are you marrying, man?
I don't know, man.
Come on,
Can't be a
Kory.
bear and it can't be a turtle.
It's
Can't
difficult.
be a turtle or a bear. We've already got those ones.
Maybe like a red panda.
What?
'Cause
Why?
That thing's cute. Because they're cute.
You're making it so weird, man, for no reason.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
How is that making it weird? You're
Bro,
gonna marry a fucking tortoise.
Well, you're picking your animal spouse based on their looks, which is just, I don't know.
I have such good logic behind mine, dude. I'd
They're
be
just-
eating
they're
so
just
good if
cute.
I was married to a bear, dude.
thing is, I don't see any benefit of marrying an animal, so I picked one that I thought was cute.
Human beings are animals.
Yeah, well, I already asked that, and he said that's out of the question.
Well, it just ruins the fun because you ask everyone and they go, "My wife, I'd marry my wife again."
Oh, man.
Well,
Like,
I stay
fucking, all right,
goated.
fuck, I'll marry a Tyrannosaurus Rex, okay?
That's not real. They're
It's
not
extinct.
real. Well, they are.
And it
They're
doesn't
not
live,
there
it's not going to
anymore.
fit in your house.
Yeah,
I'll live in
it
its
doesn't have a
house. What are you
house for
talking
to
about? We're
live
living in the
Where does it
volcano.
live? It lives in a volcano. Yeah, that's a good pick, Kory. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool,
I
man.
think Chad's right. Weirdly, like
live
picking another primate feels like more
Oh,
wrong than
gross.
picking anything
Yes.
else.
Yes.
Like
yeah,
coming home to
100%.
like your gorilla wife, like it's almost too close to,
Yeah.
you know, like it just wouldn't, it'd be weird, man. She'd be like looking you in the eyes and she'd be like asking you like how's work, but she doesn't know how to say it. She's got to like sign it or something.
I think my pick is still the best one ever. Sorry.
I'm just thinking
was
about
Chad? What was Chad
life would be
arguing
like if you lived with the
They just
gorilla,
say
man.
it's-
Oh,
they
and
say
when
a
you
bear is
bickered,
dumb.
man. Oh, no shot, man. She starts like
would not wanna
beating
be
their
there,
chest and like smashing the countertops and stuff like that, and jumping up on the shelves close to the ceiling and shit. Oh no, man.
And then you'd have to like live in a tree too.
Yeah, no thanks, man. No
Oh, the
thanks.
gorillas live in trees.
Yeah, but they like it up there.
I don't think they
I think
climb too much. They're more.
Dude, like a rhino would be good, I think. But not compared to a bear. Are you kidding me?
I mean, like the way you sold a bear, it seems pretty good.
Yeah.
It's goated pick, bro. You're pretty good?
Pretty good.
We were talking
Okay.
about what
Oh,
animal
look
we'd
at
like
the
to
bear.
marry, but not necessarily have intercourse with. Some of
Oh.
us, at least.
Well, I mean,
Fuck you! I just said
Or
it's
it's just
cute. That
like-
doesn't mean like I have a cat too. I don't fuck it.
Okay, Shane Dawson.
what the fuck?
I never fucked
Straight
my
out of
cat.
He
I
never said
came
he
on my
didn't
cat.
fuck the cat. He just didn't come on it. Okay.
No, he said both, bro. He said I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on
Did
my
he?
cat.
He had
To
to clarify.
both things.
Yeah. Gaslighting is crazy, man. It's so overpowered.
Yeah, you've been doing it a lot lately, man.
Because then, if like the other person gets mad, it makes it seem even more like it's the truth. It's really like they need to nerf it a little bit.
Or did I shame you out of picking Spike? I'm sorry.
Everybody
Although you
did. Yeah,
you
everybody
just
did.
kind of pivot to the other Fall Guys character.
There's nobody else. I'm not being Waluigi.
There's so many other characters, dude.
Yeah, and they all suck.
What are you talking
Ridiculous.
about?
You seen Monty Mole, my friend?
Yeah, I can't beat him because you're him.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
oh, Kory! It's been like a minute. We were like a minute into the game.
Yeah, and I'm already
Kory.
getting fucking hung out to dry here.
Oh,
The animal you picked. Oh, you just picked it because you want to
No,
fuck
Red
it.
Panda was good choice. That's a good one.
It was a good pick. It was a good pick.
All I'm gonna say is the diet's gonna be bad. They kind of, I don't think they do very well in nature.
Chib's wife is definitely eating him, like probably within the
No.
first 2 weeks of their marriage.
But
like-
maybe if I misbehave.
So just like my immediate thought just goes to like what animal would be able to best provide for you, like
Right. yeah.
Exactly.
A bear's a good choice because they're going to be hunting all the time. I don't know how excited they're going to be about sharing their kill with you, but maybe you can persuade them with some trades.
No,
or
because
something.
have you ever seen? They care about their babies.
You don't
And
think
I'll
that the
be-
bear
I'll be-
would get
I'm a
like
baby.
insanely lazy once they realized you could just go to the grocery store and buy the salmon instead?
I mean, you
True,
just
but, like, I'm
you gotta
okay.
You got to keep a sneaky pantry, right?
I'll give her the keys to the car.
What about like some kind of bird? What about like a parrot?
Annoying.
Yeah.
you
Ooh,
do?
what's the bird that steals like jewelry?
Crow, raven.
Oh, a crow. Yeah, crow.
Yeah, like
maybe?
a magpie.
Oh yeah.
You can't arrest a crow for crimes.
Crows have been pissing me off lately, man.
Oh, the crimes.
There's a
they've
lot
been
of
doing?
them here.
Well, there's a tree that drops berries on our property. So then when it drops the berries, the crows come and eat the berries, but they're so shit at it, they rip up like all the grass.
So you just wish crows were better at eating berries.
Yeah, like that's the only thing that bothers me. Otherwise, I'm kind of chill with them. Except every once in a while, they do try to drop like a seashell on my head, which is like attempted
It's a hard
murder.
object. They're trying to break it off.
I
Oh, they think you're a
100%
rock, right?
believe it. I 100% believe they think I'm a rock.
I was outside of my childhood home, and frequently geese fly over in their V formation. And one day I was outside and I heard like, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And then I got walloped in the head by a big goose shit.
Keith David at the start of
It
Nope.
hurt. It sounded like machine gun fire, like coming
God.
at me. It was like, and I was like, I didn't
Dude,
think
they
they
were-
shat from when they're flying.
They-
Oh,
they
they
say
They were
shit.
up
aiming
for
for
you.
you, man. All of them.
Yeah.
It hurt.
It was a great noise.
That velocity.
The first time I visited Kate in Vancouver, I got pooped on by a bird. But like, I had to be in denial until I got to shower. So like the whole time I was riding the bus back to like the hostel, I was like, this isn't poop. Like I think that somebody was like eating a hot dog and like accidentally squirted like some relish on me. And, like in my head, I was like, it's the relish, man. Like it's. But
I don't know if I'd rather have relish on me than bird poop. Honestly.
I would rather have relish on me. Fortnite had a big year.
So man.
They added George Santos to the game. Right? Or am I confused?
Peter Griffin was this year, wasn't it?
I think it was last. No, you're right. It might be this year because that was. It contributed to the surreality of the sponsored McDonald's stream. I was getting my shit rocked, like getting shot 1,200 times in 2 seconds by Peter Griffin in like a dungeon somewhere.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can squish each other.
Ryan, I do this, okay? Don't even worry about it.
So one of us should get left and one of us right, and then middle we kind of
for sure
have to work together.
Ryan, you just get left. Ryan, you just.
I understand.
Left,
I trust you. I trust you.
I'll take left. You take right.
Yeah. We got it.
I cheese on this one. I'm gonna get a hate thread one of these days. I'll do it in every game.
How's he cheese?
Admitted to cheating? That dirty bird. Oh god.
Oh, I see what he's
harder
doing.
than I thought, dude. Holy shit! Sorry. This is precise.
They will never get this set up, dude.
Oh, this monster. I see what he's got going on. Look at that dirty bird over there.
Holy
this
shit,
is
dude,
this
holy
is
shit.
I practice. I put a lot of time into
it,
learning this
he's
game.
locked this down clearly.
Oh shit, they set it up too though. Oh, but I got away from you.
I lost it. Go, Kory, go. Dude, they got this in the bag. What the fuck?
Dude, it hasn't moved at all.
Literally never get past that.
Yeah, we're dead.
Holy
like
shit,
it
dude!
moved like an inch. You know?
A centimeter.
He is gonna get a hate thread. Oh man!
Dude, it's in the game. I'm gonna do it, man.
I ain't even mad, bro. Yeah, you played it according to the rules.
Oh shit, that was good.
I put in the hours.
Honestly,
I get the reward.
You get the result. No doubt.
That's on the designers of the game, not Chiblee.
Oh man, that's fucking funny.
Dude, it was awesome before the Mario Party when you were like full screen art, and you still had Silent Hill open, and it was just breathing. Because I opened the stream to that, and I thought you were OGCing, dude. Like, it was just heavy breathing.
That's
man.
not me, man. That's James.
The only one I've ever played.
Chib, you got it. It's your chance, Chib. It's your chance.
Oh yeah, I want to try this.
Oh no, Ryan.
I really want to try to do
gonna
good as
destroy
solo.
I feel like I got pretty good at the solo of this too. Yeah.
All right, I'm star.
Hang on, I just gotta hang on.
You gotta get it in sync. Yeah, no, I know. You gotta get into the right mindset.
As the only person in human history who's won this as the one, it takes a minute to get the brain set up. But I think a good one can beat a good three.
They know exactly what they did. They could have made this very easy to like think about, but they did the Nintendo thing where they swapped two shapes with each other.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Come on.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey.
What?
What are you guys doing?
It ate my.
We got it. We're chilling. It's all good. Chib. Ooh, chib.
I'm pressed, man. I'm pressed. I'm holding it in, but I'm pressed.
There's nothing we can do.
Dude, there's like a delay on it. It's fucked up.
How'd I do?
You
I
did
think
pretty
you crushed
good, man.
us. I think
you beat us
destroyed
by like 8.
Oh,
Or
wow.
12. Holy shit.
Wow. I had a couple mistakes too, man.
I don't
So
know,
did we
man.
right
I
at the
don't feel like
beginning.
we can go that fast. Like I think the one has a much higher potential to go faster than the 3.
I honestly
For
think
sure,
if
'cause-
we watched somebody else play this and they went as slow as we went, we would say that they need to go into a retirement facility within the next 6 weeks for their own good.
But you can't go too fast because if you go too fast, it it doesn't read your input, and then if you go too fast again, it'll send it to the next one.
Hyperbolic, sir.
Maybe a little, but
when did y'all's parents let you start playing M-rated games? Or did they ever like have a rule about it?
I cheated the system.
I played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas so young, my mom wrote down cheats for me and I couldn't read what they did, so she drew pictures.
That is so awesome though. Your mom wrote down cheats for you for GTA.
Yeah, that's so funny.
You were too young to read. You were too young to read the words.
I just don't think I knew what some of the words meant, because like also like I don't even know how you meant to describe some of the shit. Like, oh, this one makes the world clowns. I think it's better if I just draw a picture of a clown. You know? This one gives
so you were like 5 years old.
When did the game come out?
Like 2005.
Well, I must have been like 7.
That was a while ago.
I
rolling real well here.
I wanted to buy Diablo 2, but my mom wouldn't let me because I was like 12. So I waited until she went on a business trip, and then I got my dad to take me to the store, and I bought Diablo 1 because it was cheaper. And then when she came home, she was like, how did you get this? And I was like, Dad took me to the store and I bought it. And she's like, well, if you've already played this, you might as well play Diablo 2.
Nice. Well, there you go.
Facts and logic.
I don't think my parents knew what M-rated games were. Also, I don't think when I was playing M-rated games it really mattered. It was just like Doom.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine being like radicalized by Doom. So
I'm sure somebody was, dude.
Some fucking kid jacked up on Jolt Cola in like 1994. Dude, this game gets me fucking amped, dude. I'm fucking amped. I've lost all confidence, man.
Let me take that one here.
Oh my god! What the fuck? That couldn't happen 3 times in a row, right?
Nah, never.
Jesus goddamn Christ.
This is
Can y'all
bad,
counter
man.
man, please?
Okay, why don't you counter him, man? We're at the start line.
I got places to go, dude. You guys should already give up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
The fucking
Kory, which one did you take, man? Dude. Which one did you take?
I took the bottom one.
Fuck you, dude!
Holy shit.
Y'all suck, man.
I'm gonna take the third one.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
Holy shit. That was nuts.
Are y'all screen peeking or something?
That's insane.
You motherfucker.
That's
insane. Are you serious?
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that be so one-sided.
100% of the time.
It's when you like try to make space for somebody to get by you on the sidewalk, but then they they mirror your inputs.
Oh, Louisiana reference. No, Bayou.
Oh my god.
Picturing like those like Louisiana mentioned images, but like they got like a LSU hat and like a handful of crawfish or something. Chiblee, you fucking hate me, huh?
Eating each other.
Well, no, because Bear hates me, dude. I've got nothing.
Do it. I got no clue. It's the only strategy in this game, man.
Cool, I just own nothing, man. The Gen Z life. Can't buy a house, dude. Can't even buy avocado toast for lunch. Like, there's nothing for me, dude. Get off my nuts! 8%?
Oh, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
He had his star stolen, 8%.
Oh, he did. That's true.
Oh.
I just know he's really good at the game.
No.
Oh, good song there.
I didn't like that.
I like that one.
He's got a little bit of a every time he starts.
I just want to put him in a duffel bag and zip it up. toss it in the creek.
He is
He
the
always
duffel
wants
bag,
to,
dude.
wants to kill all of my characters.
Dude,
You just
he does
keep-
look good to throw in a creek.
I know, right?
Somebody
You
said
guys
this
were
kid
like,
looks he
I
just
like
has-
him earlier. Like,
Yeah, I like
And then
him.
Bear
I like
joins
him
the
better than
call, and then he's like, I would
I
kill
got
him.
nothing against him.
I like him too.
He just looks like he wants to get killed.
Kind of want
He
to
looks
like
like
put
a
him in a
good
sock and then
person.
hit the sock against like a concrete wall.
You know, like he probably
A
like
good recipient of like blunt force trauma.
what you got.
Finish.
Dude went
Ooh,
for
what does
the,
that one
the
do?
key.
I don't know. That's why I took it.
That opens the gate, which often does nothing.
It
But
opens Goombina's chastity belt.
Excuse me.
he gets so mad, he gets so horny.
I'm not horny. I don't want to
Oh,
fuck
that
the
gate
Goomba.
right there.
I
I
wish
see.
he's the guy who got the key. He should keep that shit locked up, man.
You're the one who created
Stand
the lore
up right
surrounding
now,
the key.
Stand up, Ryan. Prove it, dude.
I don't want to show chat my pants. They'll make fun of me.
Oh yeah, show you down.
They'll be pointing and laughing and going, "This guy's wearing chinos on stream.
You think he's got a goomboner?
This guy's
got a
wearing
Goombona for
chinos
Goombini.
and a quarter zip."
That's like peak dad though. Like you're chilling.
I know they don't get it, man.
Just gotta embrace it.
You're so papa right now.
Thank you, thank you.
Quarter zip pants.
Oh, I love this one.
You like this one?
Yeah, it's
Right.
pure random chance.
Yeah,
the first
exactly.
time we the first time we did it, 3 of us in a row got all the keys like perfectly.
Yeah, that
And the
was
next time we
crazy.
played it, it was horrible.
Start.
I want to go first. I'm good at this one.
Don't make me
Oh.
God. All right.
I'm 3.
Don't take
guys,
hex
someone
key. Don't take hex
Tell
key.
me which one is
Oh,
it. Is it-
don't
I
take
think it's
hex
gonna be-
key and
Is
put it
that-
in the right lock. Don't put hex in the right lock. That's
I'm
my
gonna take
play.
The middle key. I'm gonna put the middle key in the middle lock.
Yes, yes.
Dude, hell yeah.
That's insane.
Going first
I like
is such
playing.
a huge
I like
advantage.
being. I like being the 4th person where like I might just not even get a chance. Yep.
Oh yes. And then for me, I think it's gonna be right key on the left. Might be
Ooh,
crazy,
Well,
but
I
that's what I'm
never
feeling,
would have
dude.
thought of that, man. I never would have thought of that.
Yep.
Yep, I don't get to play.
Yep. Nice, nice.
Corey,
Good round, guys.
Corey
Good round.
got
This is the
blown
best
out,
game.
dude. Corey, you must be so
"What the
embarrassed, dude.
You could be fooled into thinking that's just how
Wait,
that game
also
works, but it's
Monty
just all
Mole
dependent on who
wins?
goes first.
He did
Yeah.
win. He got the first
Monty Mole
lock.
just won because he got it first.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the point
Yeah.
of the other 2 locks then?
Well, we all get some
You get
coins.
Second and
Does you
third.
get a little bit of coin?
You guys going trick or treating or what?
You're.
Me too, man. I hope this will allow me to.
What's your costume?
I was just gonna go as myself and then say I'm a streamer.
No candy at my house.
Dude, I wish I lived somewhere where there was trick or treaters. I would love to like buy candy and then also I would be the goat because I would get the Pokemon trick or treat packs and
Yeah,
I'd be giving them out, dude.
I'm giving out my extra sauce packets from fast food orders.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thinks they would be the full-size candy bar house until you gotta actually pay for the candy bars yourself. That's all I'm saying. I'm a fun size house. I'll give you 3 or 4 fun size. Like that doesn't bother me. We don't get that many kids, but I'm not buying $50 worth of chocolate.
It's so expensive.
What if,
50
like,
bucks ain't gonna get you very much?
What if 8 kids show up? Then I got 42 like Snickers bars. I don't want 42 Snickers bars.
I think that's the real reason people do it.
Could be.
I got a Coca-Cola
eat
one
it all.
time.
I
as a
like
kid
that,
when I went
man.
trick-or-treating.
I like that.
And $10 because I went like 10 days before like Halloween. And then
I
never
used to get-
shit, man.
I used to get homemade homemade popcorn balls.
Same,
from
dude.
people around my neighborhood.
Wow, we are
I
old.
threw that shit in the garbage.
Really?
every
My
time.
mom would always eat it.
I didn't trust it, man.
She would be like, "You can't trust this. People are putting razor blades in the homemade treats." And then she would be like, "I'll just take a bite of it."
Did that ever happen at any point?
I don't know.
Like, was there like a news story in the 70s or something where some maniac was putting razor blades in candy, or was that just an urban myth that went out of
I think it's like
control?
the boomer fear just like taking over.
This
But
was
nobody's
wasting
scared of,
candy and
like-
time.
I do it all the time.
They're scared of the razor blades and the apples, but nobody's scared of like
Good
someone
roll,
just
good roll.
having a gun and shooting you.
Yeah.
Right.
My parents are scared of that too.
I guess
Every time
I'm a little scared of it too, honestly.
Every time I go home, I'm like, I'd like to go down to the city for the day. They're like, don't go down there. No, you're gonna get shot. It's a war down there. It's a war zone. I'm like, man, the news is fucked.
Dude, when there's road rage in Canada, I'm like, this is funny. We should like keep up with them to see what happens. When I'm in between a road rage incident in the US, I'm like, I'm taking the next fucking exit off the highway because the shit's about to get twisted metal mode.
We had someone
My
put
mom's
small stones and caramels where I live as a kid. That sucks.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, no.
R.I.P. the T. I didn't mean to say, I meant hell yeah, because hell is bad. I wasn't
Yes.
celebrating the small
Hell
stones
yes.
and the candy. That is hell yes.
This is an appropriate one for me to be getting.
Do you think one guy wanted to kill his own kids and blame it on Halloween candy?
I think that actually like is the thing that happened, is that some guy was just trying to do it to their own child.
Really?
Yeah, which is obviously fucked up.
Oh yeah, needless to say.
Unless you're Chib, in which case it's a hell yeah.
Oh, hell yes. That is hell.
Oh, I have leftover pizza for lunch. Yes. Yes.
Happy for you.
What's on the pizza?
Living that life.
We got one pepperoni pizza because my daughter only likes pepperoni, and then we got one Hawaiian pizza.
Oh. Ooh.
That one for you?
Jamboree.
I was gonna say like a pint of ice cream.
I might buy a pint of ice cream today too.
The ice cream's just so good, man.
What's been your go-to flavor lately?
Dude, I don't want to say because it's gonna dox the place that I buy the ice cream from.
Shit.
Because this shit ain't vanilla.
He's gatekeeping it, man. He's gatekeeping it.
Huh?
123 Vancouver Street flavor is like.
That's just the address of the location. It's a place where you get custom ice cream, and the ice cream name is your home address.
Yeah.
When you AI create ice cream flavors based off of your location.
He's going to
tell us where you live.
He's going to perverted ice cream downtown.
No, they know it's not because the ice cream cones look like dicks and the ice cream looks like cum. The ice cream's just really good.
That's a thing. You got perverted ice cream.
It's a place called Perverted.
I have never heard of it actually, but is it like they serve the ice cream in like an edible cock or something?
No, I don't even know. I even went there once, and it was just an ice cream place. I didn't really understand.
Okay.
So you can just do that for anything. You can say you get like a perverted steakhouse.
They do that here.
Perverted barber.
See, I think it's a 4chan post, so I apologize, but it's like how all restaurant menus are now is like, hey, can I get the dripping slut burger and the whore fries? And yeah, I hate it, man.
I remember a buddy of mine was running a bar in Kyoto, and then a Canadian guy started working for him. They had some sort of tangential relationship, became friends. And this guy gave off like chain restaurant manager energy.
Okay, yeah.
So he like printed off menus, and he's like, "This is our, get the curly fries with our signature dipping sauce." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Buddy, I'm here for like 8 Kirin Ichibans and 12 cigarettes.
You're a little hole in the wall in the middle of fucking nowhere. What do you mean signature? None of this shit's famous. What are you talking about?
True.
They haven't been visited by Guy Fieri.
Oh, he said Fieri and not Fieri. Yeah, he's a real Noah, that guy. Guy
They
Fieri.
didn't even have a kitchen.
You ever eat at a Guy Fieri glazed restaurant?
Sorry, a what?
A Guy Fieri glazed restaurant? A restaurant he glazed on Triple Dipple D?
Oh, Guy Fieri. He means Guy Fieri, I think.
Sorry.
I think I have, actually.
You ever eat a peaceful restaurant, Kory?
Yeah.
They got a picture of Guy Fieri in front of that place. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
What? The beef rolls go crazy, man.
Well, it depends on the location you go to.
West 4th, bro.
I ate at one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants in Vegas that was a little underwhelming, but the dessert was fantastic. Definitely say that.
From Diddlyumptious, it was.
I also ate at Gordon Ramsay's steakhouse in Vegas. That was where Cobalt Streak ordered a Sierra Mist. Nice. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Why do you always remember in his order?
He's a very interesting orderer. He ordered like, I don't know, it was like pay by the ounce Wagyu beef with the Sierra Mist. And I was like, what a mercurial combination.
Y'all had Wahlburger? Is that a thing these days?
Yeah, I've been there once at the airport. Wasn't worth the price, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what in the airport is?
Bro, I paid, I don't even want to say what I paid. Oh.
I did that last time, too.
That's why you didn't want to say.
I got a Red Bull at the Austin airport, and then I opened up my app when I got home. It was 21 New Zealand dollars.
Oh, no.
Holy, no. For a Red Bull?
Hudson News, you sacks of shit.
Yeah. Dude, I thought the 650 bottle of water I got the other night at the concert was bad.
Maybe upcharging at those.
Where was the concert, Kory?
Where?
Yeah.
The Vogue.
Oh, shit. He's on the Granville Strip, man.
Who was it?
It's a Canadian indie band called Stars.
What the fuck?
Did they play Your Ex-Lover Is Dead?
Yeah, they played that whole record. It was the 20th anniversary tour for that album.
Did you play the whole album?
Yeah.
Listen, You Forgot It in People. I'm sorry, I hope it was a great show. You Forgot It in People, I'll go to the concert where they play the whole album. Stars, the album with Your Ex-Lover Is Dead. Did everybody leave after they played Your Ex-Lover Is Dead?
No, it's the first song on the album.
That's what I'm saying, man.
No, dude, that album's good.
Magdalena Bay played the whole album, and I stayed for the entire concert, and it changed my life.
And they had the founder of Broken Social Scene open for them.
Kevin, whatever his name is.
Yeah, and I don't think he was prepared to play a concert.
Did he play Backed Out on the Cause?
I don't know. He just sat at a keyboard and went,
Oh no.
You
fuck so good. You fuck so good.
No.
I dodge it. I dodge
horny.
You do dodge it, but you do get the Bowser.
Oh shit! I thought I was about to get on the train, man.
I gotta see that, man. Are they coming back?
And he had a guy from Stars come out and play the saxophone. I guess it's also from Broken Social Scene. And he they weren't practiced, so he's playing something and then he points at the saxophone guy and the sax guy waited like 10 seconds before he played. He's no, let's try this again. When I point, you play.
No disrespect, okay? No disrespect. If you're Stars, you better be prepped for the Vancouver, the Toronto, and the Montreal show, because that's the fucking Super Bowl of being a Canadian
indie band. This isn't Stars. This is the opening for Stars.
Yeah, but he's the guy, man.
Great. No, it's a different guy.
I'd expect this shit if they were playing in Etobicoke or something like that, or they were playing in Trois-Rivières or Laval.
Oh, wait.
If it's disrespectful as a Canadian indie band to fuck up the Vancouver, the Toronto, or the Montreal show, okay?
I agree, but this wasn't Stars. This was the fucking...
He's in Stars, though, right?
Do you want to have our own conversation?
Yeah, this is the opener!
I should have never asked him what band he saw, man. Like, it's gone downhill ever since, bro.
Sorry.
I even tried to sneak in Magdalena Bay there.
I know, yeah.
That's
You made
fun
an
for you.
there. There was no bite.
Oh, I'm gonna let it go. I'm sure it was a great show.
Everyone probably laughed after the
Fuck
first
you.
song.
I had that album.
Yay! I'm getting so alone on this one, but I like it.
On again, off again.
What?
Like my pants when I'm going to bed.
My pants?
You little naked
one.
man.
I hate this one.
Briefly.
Do you still leave your pants on the floor in preparation of putting your feet in them?
What are you... I don't know what you're saying to me.
I remember Kate posted a tweet of you, like, forever ago with, like, just your jeans on the floor. Like, they're anticipating legs to be put in them for the next day. I just sit there and put that one.
Oh, shit.
He's good at this.
It is good, yeah.
Why? I jumped.
I usually do, I mean, when I take my pants off, I do it next to the bed. So I usually do just leave them next to the bed on the floor.
Yeah.
Dude, my room has like 3 massive windows that outlook my driveway and the neighbor's property. But I don't close the curtains when I get changed. I just look out my windows for like any movement. In case I see anything, then I'm gonna like dive on the ground or something.
Many helicopters in the window.
I think you brought it up last time we were playing. That, like, if you are naked in
It was
your house,
Ryan.
Yeah, I talk about it all the time.
yeah, no, dude,
I get changed in front of the window all the time. And I'm like,
yeah, man.
if someone sees me, like, that's their problem. I'm in my house.
Absolutely.
Also, like, unless you're on, like, the 70th floor, it's not like you're seeing my dick. You might see, like, the top of my head or something, but...
A nipple?
How high is your... Wait, what? Is the window above you?
Well, I'm just saying, like, when there's people, like, on the street outside, I'm not worried about them
yeah,
seeing, like, my ass or something. They're, like, just look at the perspective. They're probably looking at my ceiling tiles.
Dude, the dude sits on the windowsill to pull his pants off. Ass just smushed up.
I'm on my
against the glass.
property.
Goat seeing in the window. Well, it's your fault.
Why am I'm getting called a pervert? Dude, it's not my fault the windows are here and I'm naked in front of them. If I
Definitely
see
does not
someone, I'm
make you a
diving to the
pervert.
ground, bro.
It's not perverted to be naked.
Thank you.
It's a little bit.
I got people
depending
in my
where you
chat
are.
calling me degens because when I'm at like a gym changing room, I change my clothes. They're all like, no, I ride the bus home in my sweaty ass clothes, stinking like cat piss, and then like change at home.
You get covered in cat piss in your workout.
It just your sweat kind of smells like cat pee, man. It's the
Are you
urea.
sure?
Yeah, man, it's the
Yours does.
urea.
That ain't
Yeah,
right.
like it's
That ain't
in all
right.
of them.
You guys aren't sweating enough. You guys aren't real sweaters.
Dude, I sweat like crazy.
I'm sweating now. I was just saying I don't think it smells like cat piss.
You ever have your sweat smell like weed, even though you don't smoke weed?
Nope.
Nah, dog.
I'm beginning to
Don't
think
say
you
that.
guys are going like, wow, you're fucked up. No, you're fucked up because I'm sweating all the weed chemicals out and you're keeping them in somehow. I don't even want to see your blood work. Your blood work's probably all fucked, man. At least I'm sweating out the cat piss and the phantom weed.
I don't think I got it in me, dude.
I don't think I've ever identified a smell that wasn't just like it's sweat or BO.
If I cook with onions, I will stink like onion.
What?
It like gets in my.
If I shit
My
with
skin.
poop, I will smell like shit. Is what you just
fair.
said.
Pooping in the kitchen.
Oh shit!
Wait, but I thought you didn't, Chib. I thought this was part of Chib lore.
I
Shit
poop
with
a lot. I can't deny it, man. I had to give a doctor some the other day. What's he doing with it?
You have to give him
Again?
some poop.
Yeah, again.
Do you have to get like regularly
looking at?
screened or?
No, I have a new doctor and it was the first time. He's like, wow, we've not looked at your poop in like 10 years, man.
Oh, okay.
Give me some of that shit right now, dog.
He's like, I need to see that right now.
Corey, did you have to do a piss test when you got to Japan to teach?
No.
Oh, it's just a Korea thing. Okay. I mean, like, this is a very me story, but like, I couldn't produce piss for like 45 minutes when they asked me to, so I had to stand there at the water cooler just like chugging. And
That's so funny.
they sent like a school administrator with me, so I like wasted half his day, and I was just like, I'm so sorry, and he's like, it's no
He was
problem.
probably loving it though. Man.
I bet he
like, oh, I
was,
get,
but
like,
I
half
was
the day
so
off.
embarrassed. I was like, I'm so
Standing up.
fucked up, I can't piss.
Standing at the water fountain with his cock out, trying to piss.
And he's probably like, this guy's definitely on something.
This guy's cock is huge.
Oh.
I can't even see it. I need to climb to a 70th floor to see that cock.
Nice try, bud. There's no saving that one.
BP, sausage roll, spinach and feta roll goes crazy, man. I love a good BP. Sorry for supporting BP, but I can't help it, man. They're spinach and feta rolls.
The gas station?
Yep.
I think it's
They
kind
have
of
like a little cafe in them.
it's very bold to buy vegetarian food from the gas station.
No, I trust them. They love me there, dude.
Oh my god.
There's like 3 people at the gas station around here. If I ever go to the gas station with my mother, like I will buy my thing, go back out, and then my mom will go up, and then the cashier will be like, "Is that your son? He's so pretty." And I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?" It's happened like literally 3 separate times. It's kind of
So
scary.
you're so pretty?
Actually, we gotta hit this
Well,
guy
they,
with the
they just say
snowball,
like I'm
honey.
attractive. I don't know why, man.
They say, do they say mom? When you-
Mom, are you his
Ready?
mom? Is that your son?
I'm Donkey Kong. We gotta hit this guy with a snowball, but he hit me
Let's hit
first.
this guy. Let's hit this guy.
Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen the one do well, man.
Okay, all right. We got a gamer up in here.
Thank you, thank you.
The monkeys, monkeys. Save me, monkeys.
Start.
The lag, dude. The whole game just
What a
froze,
shot!
dude.
What a shot! We won.
That went well.
The fuck was that shit?
Stop swearing. There's a child.
I'm not gonna eat it for real until lunch.
Sorry,
okay,
you're
but
right,
then
you're
I'll
right.
eat it. It's not gonna rot.
She probably hears Ryan screaming swears.
Four turns left.
Not me. I'm pretty good about it, but
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I can't be held responsible for what gets said during deadlock.
She off from school today?
I don't really want to get into it.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair.
Oh,
I'm not gonna eat it right now. I'm not gonna eat it right now.
Eat it.
I'm not gonna eat this apple on stream. There's a lot of weird people watching.
Eat the apple.
You're afraid of the apple freaks.
I'm afraid of the app. You ever open your mouth on stream? Then you see all the clips.
all the time,
you
man.
see all the clips show up in the highlighter. They're not joking, man. It is getting kind of cool down here. It's 70 now. I've dropped 3 degrees since starting the stream today.
You're not getting angry enough.
Dude, Kory, you know what feels amazing? When you hop on the Peloton, you look at your thermostat, and then when you get off, you look at your thermostat, and it went up 2 degrees. I know it's probably just because like the outside is warming up because the sun is coming up, but it feels like you heated up the room with your own body.
You
made
also
the sunrise.
probably rode for like 2 straight hours.
No, it's 90-minute Friday.
I need to learn how to wake up at 5 a.m. Like you, dude. It's kind of like I'm inspired.
It took some time. I
When
didn't
you
start
go to
with
bed?
I didn't start with 5 a.m. I started with like 7:30, but then I
Well, that's
had
me now.
I had to switch to 5 to fit in my rides before my kid goes to school in the morning.
Oh.
So have a kid and wait like 4 years and then put him in school, and then 5 a.m. is like automatic.
Your kid's probably so inspired by you.
She mostly tells me she wants to punch me in the face.
Yeah, but wait like 10 more years and she's gonna like be like, I want to be a productive member of society that has a set routine in my life that benefits me and the people around me. You're
Maybe.
gonna be like, I did that.
I feel like that's not what most like 14-year-olds are like, but
Nah,
Yeah, I
you
could
just
be right.
you wait, man.
They're probably like, frick you, Dad.
maybe she
Why
will
so
be.
embarrassing?
That's what I'm hoping, is that because I'm a streamer, I'll be uncool to her, and she'll be like, I'm gonna go to med school and get a stable job with like very marketable skills.
You just have to sound mad every time you stream forever, and she'll be like, I don't want to do that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I hear
This
you.
is some straight up Crash Bandicoot right here. dude.
Yeah, thank you.
I wouldn't use those double payday dice here. That doesn't seem like a good idea. I
No,
wouldn't.
I'm guaranteeing
mistake.
it. While I got Mario, he's leaving me soon. He's leaving me soon.
Give me a 1 and a 2 here.
You should hit him with the train again.
It's a good roll, man.
Come on, Mario. What do you got for this? Oh, 4, you pathetic fool.
I ate 5 pieces of pizza for dinner last night too.
That's a lot,
It
dude.
every once in a while you just have one of those nights, man, and I feel like it saved
he
my
can
life.
actually steal a
You just
star.
never
and-
feel satiated.
Yeah, I was just like the first 2 didn't even count, man.
God damn.
I don't want to steal a star.
Nah, he didn't believe me. He didn't believe me. Not that it matters.
Oh,
Yes.
Why wouldn't you steal a star though?
Because he can get 2 if he keeps his
Oh,
I was like, if I had a bit more coins, man, I could have got 3 stars.
Yeah.
coin. Yeah, that'd be, that pretty much I think would have sealed it.
Nah, you never know.
That Mario buddy.
Wait!
He gets to do it again.
Oh,
Now
shit.
he can do it. Now he can steal the star.
Mario, man! And then
Random! Motherfucker!
I hit random. I hit random.
Yeah,
Oh.
I hit random. I don't know what to tell you. I hit random.
3 stars.
Kory,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
Kory.
confident in my abilities to win.
Oh my god.
This is a ridiculous turn, dude. What the fuck? And this cam
I've
comes
been
after
cooking
his
on some of my
previous
turns.
ridiculous turn.
Yo, this doesn't normally happen, I promise.
Take the train. Take the train.
No. I need this. I need this.
Wait, what's Mario's his special ability?
He gives me an extra dice.
Yeah, it's 3 to 8 to every dice roll.
Okay.
Oh my
What
god,
a
man.
turn, bro.
Grown
Those
ass
coins
man
to
wearing
use.
overalls.
Thanks, Mario.
Stars.
Mario's got some serious hat hair going on too. At least pointed that out the other day.
Yeah, and just the up mustache isn't right, man. That's not how gravity works.
Yeah, he's been putting some effort into that thing.
That thing. I'm
You think
still
he's gotta
going
spit
too,
on
bro.
that thing to get it to stick up.
Indeed.com, apply on that thing. Is that just a preview of your Super Bowl ads for this year?
I feel
Hark
like
Tour, Trivago on that thing.
You think he'll still be around by then?
I don't know. Well, I think she'll still be around. She's only like 23, right? We probably got like another 60, 70 years of Hawk Tua.
Yeah.
All right, I need all the bear luck in the world.
Oh,
here.
but
Come on
Chance Time is hidden behind the key
Oh
block.
no!
Let's go, dude.
Oh no,
Hell
it's gonna be down to the bonus stars, dude.
We love to see it filed directly under things we love to see.
And you have more cards than me. Stealing from no, Kory's a lost cause, man.
Take that would be very good.
I don't even think I'd be mad.
You got a few more coins than me now, though. You cost all I had.
Ooh, close game.
Oh wait, no. If I land on blue, I'm gonna have one more than you. Yeah. All right. There we go. Lucky block? Lucky block? No. All right.
No.
Game.
Oh,
Baby. Double tens? Okay.
10-4. What a way to make a living.
That'd be a cool 30
Brian?
coins off the roll, dude. That'd be wild.
Bear is in first place.
I'm
very
so
true.
sorry. I actually... Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, that ain't it.
I feel like it would be fucked up for me to intervene here.
He's such a piece.
I have... Kory, you and I are non-elements, man.
He's not even random.
I don't want the mantle of choosing who wins when they're so close.
Random.
No, I'll take it from you, and they could fight it out on in the last mini game, man.
I mean, you could have hit random.
I respect the intent. I don't want one of you to lose on a random. You guys have played a clean
Be
game.
mad. He wouldn't have done that if it was anybody else but me.
I absolutely would have. I absolutely would have.
0% chance.
Oh, I didn't know it would affect the outcome of the game, so I just figured I'll steal from you.
That yay just gave me the ick. I'm never playing Daisy again.
She kind of does rub me the wrong way. Like she's got this weird false energy going on.
Yeah, she's like one of the mean girls for sure.
Oh, big
100%.
time. Yeah, no, she's the Regina George of Nintendo.
Do I land on a trap? It better be mine, bro.
You stealing me, bro?
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
I was gonna do random, dude, but like, I'll take this.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do this. I'm trying to do the roll. I can't do it. I'm back to my basics.
Oh.
Sucked them pretty much dry.
Yep.
My trap? It's my trap. Oh, thank
It's
God.
my trap.
Half your coins
Oh,
are belong
damn,
to
there
us.
goes the coin lead. Jeez.
Oh, give me a star now, man.
All right, just don't roll a 1.
Imagine.
Oh, he's got nothing to lose.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Don't get that star,
Kory.
brother. You roll yourself a 6. You get out of here without a 0 on the board, at least.
Is he alive? Did he die?
I think he left.
Oh, I opened a stream. He's punching the
gonna roll?
drywall.
Oh no, he's got no comms. Oh no, man.
Kory, you saw Star perform live. Did you like it?
Did it change your life?
Was it good? You got a bottle of water and it wasn't that cheap. That's not nice.
At least he didn't spend $21 on a Red Bull.
When the homie
That
gets
was a
so
Red Bull, though.
when the homie gets so bullied, he goes nonverbal.
Oh no. Oh, you got a laugh out of him. Keep going, Ryan. Keep making more jokes.
I'm so
Yeah, I
tempted
think
to
you
just
wanna
say
do it, right?
no.
I mean, that would be the time for sure.
Imagine it moves it in front of Bear, but he doesn't have money, dude.
If you
Would be
land
similar,
on
though.
a star trap, don't do anything rash, okay? It's just the game will be over in 5 minutes anyway.
I didn't even look if I was gonna land on a star trap.
I think it would be your own.
Yeah. Oh, take a ride, dude.
Yeah,
Hell
you could always stop on steamer, I guess.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it might save the coins just in case you. Oh shit!
Coin bonus star though, maybe. This is how Kory can
Then
still
there's
win.
no way I've not been anywhere.
No
I don't
way.
even know what the hell I can do at this point. I guess I'm just trying desperately to
Even
avoid
if I
Chib's
won
star
both
trap.
bonus stars, I might get third place.
Finally, lost and pound.
Oh, this is the one that enraged you last time. I remember.
Oh, it
Because we
does.
had a complete lack of synchronicity. It still somehow got the win.
Start.
All right, where are we going,
So
lads?
he chooses first.
All right, so I'm going on the bottom first.
Okay,
He chooses first, so now we can collude and work.
I went top.
I went bottom.
I went bottom. No, I.
But he's gonna be bottom. Double hit him, dude.
Bottom. I said I went bottom.
Oh, he is bottom. Oh, why did you lie?
Because it's more fun if you lie to your teammates. Then you don't know what the outcome's gonna be.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh man.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, bonus star. Hit me.
This is crazy, man.
And the bonus star for biggest piece of shit goes to Donkey Kong.
Dude, I was stolen from way more than I stole from.
What?
Whoa.
People stole from
you're
me
right,
more
man.
than I stole from them.
Yeah, but that like mattered to the game.
Oh, sorry. I guess when you steal, it doesn't matter.
I had nothing for so long. Okay.
Oh,
Holy!
holy, dude.
Okay. Let's see it, dude. Item bonus.
this might actually be
we
Kory.
all used items every turn.
Oh no.
That's gonna
God
make
damn
it tough. That's
Dude,
gonna
it's
make it
because of the
tough.
traps, man. It was the traps, bro.
I think that did it. It was the traps, wasn't it? Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh no.
Oh, is this also Chib?
No way.
Damn it, dude.
Wow, dude.
Nonsense.
What can you say? He played a hell of a game.
8
The
stars,
biggest
man.
Mario
That's
Party
fucking
win
crazy.
ever.
Oh no, we got 7.
is kinda
Yeah,
nutty.
Before. We got 6 before.
Yay! Sorry if I made anyone sad.
No, this is a fun fucking game, dude.
Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Can I get confirmation from every single one of you individually?
I had a great time.
Not well. 2 for 3.
Well,
Let's see.
I'm very pleased that had way more stars involved in it than the last couple of games that we had run.
The hell is
No,
the
yeah,
Amble
Link's cooking.
Award?
What does that mean?
Amble Award?
You walk the
ambled.
most?
You ambled a lot. Yeah, you did have the most steps. It's too bad that didn't matter for anything.
I did have the most steps. You're not.
Well, look at you
you're not
go.
joking. It's good me posting on Twitter. 116 steps today, guys. Oh, man.
Fun party, guys.
Fun party,
As
fun
always,
party.
Good time,
GG.
good time, good time.
I had fun.
Quick step count. What's your step count at today, guys?
I don't even want to
Probably
look, dude.
40,
I'll check.
honestly.
Let me load it up real. I'm not gonna have a good number either.
Me neither. I'm at 286.
Wait. This doesn't make... Oh, wait, what?
204.
I'm at 908, but it's still.
How the hell am I at 897? What did I do while I was asleep? There's been no... Okay, I'm at 0. That's what
That's
happened.
not
I'm
even
at literally
possible.
0.
How can you be at 0?
Did you sleep in your chair?
I don't know. I guess I didn't like move enough when I moved my phone out of my bed.
That's incredible.
I didn't even know it could do 0, man. It does like 8 steps every time you step. Bandle.app. It's a Halloween song from 1984. Is it just Ghostbusters, man? I mean, that's a lot of songs right there. That's like, don't let me down. You got to be me going somehow my moon. Don't bring me down. Okay, but let's. Yes, it is Ghostbusters. Okay, it's that easy. All right. I mean, we've gotten many Bandles in Zero. I mean, you ask me what Halloween songs are out there. There's less than 5 Halloween songs. It's like Thriller, Ghostbusters, and the Monster Mash. That's basically it. This sounds like a middle school band recital for sure. Being a father is mostly being yelled at from 2 staircases away. About to type in the Discord, "Hey yo, why my kid yelling at me from 2 stories away?" Toddlers don't listen to reason, man. It was like, I'm just waiting for mommy to start work and then I'll come upstairs. She listened to all that and said, no, come up right now. What am I supposed to do, man? She doesn't understand. I got the machinations of the raid. Okay, there you go. Kate is live. I will send you over there. Enjoy your weekend. I should be back on Monday. I can't imagine why I wouldn't be. It's not like Halloween Monday is a holiday. Goodbye. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Lasers, planes, and airplanes. It's a duck world. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woohoo. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales, woohoo. Fairy tales, not cotton tails, it's DuckTales, woohoo. The danger rocks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. Come on to just grab onto some DuckTales. Well, how long is this fucking snippet, man? How long do I have to go?